We are strange beasts living out a lie. Briefly we illuminate a flame that's bound to die. We are poor things who search the dormant skies for a home or something better, for a dream within our mind.
Hello and welcome to Sounds of the Boyne Valley. We're here today in Trim, at Trim Castle and the surrounding areas with local singer-songwriter Gerry Tully. How are you, Gerry?
Hello, Eugene. How are you?
We're just been walking around the castle and the Yellow Steeple.
Yeah.
And just this land here, Gerry, around us. Can you just tell us a little bit about that and what?
I can tell you I'm all my life living in the area anyway. I've never moved out of Trim or anything else. This was a kind of a playground for me growing up. This was farmland, and after the farmer passed away, he left in his will, he left this land to the people of Trim. And so there's, I don't know how many acres that there is left over for land for people to walk on, and to recreational land, you'd call it. And of course, as you can see, it's right in the centre of a major part of Ireland's history, with Trim Castle and the old bell tower, the Yellow Steeple, and as you'd probably see in some of your footage, there's the Sheep's Gate there as well. They're literally 50 foot apart each, you know, but they're huge. In the Trim Castle, the curtain wall of Trim Castle is in the Guinness Book of Records. It's the longest standing wall, still standing today, so it is.
So what effect had all this on you growing up, and your songwriting and your music? I know you're an amazing folk singer as well as a songwriter. How did this all play into you?
It definitely did play into my songwriting, because the times I spent here as a kid and even as an adult and everything growing up and walking out here, it brought me to another aspect of reality, where I was looking back into history and the people, that thousands and thousands and thousands of people that have been in Trim long before me, that I'm just passing through the town, and it gave me that perspective that there's a whole other world, rather than, say, living in a cityscape all the time. So I can see other parts of history, how people lived entirely differently, and that played into my creative writing and stuff like that over the years.
Yeah. We, I don't know when we first met.
You and I met.
I was trying to think when we first met.
I think you and I met years ago in Navan, about 9 or 10 kilometres from here, at a singer-songwriter night.
In the Lantern.
In the Lantern Bar.
Yeah.
In the Lantern Bar, that's right. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's where we met, and packed with singer-songwriters, creatives, all those times. You know.
I think when I was thinking about setting up this series, like, there's so many great songwriters in the Boyne Valley area, so many brilliant songwriters, so many brilliant musicians.
That's right, right, yeah, there is. Along the stretch of the Boyne even, you could pick out in various areas, as I'm sure you will, loads of people who would have had where the landscape has affected them and the history of their town, you know. Trim happens to be absolutely packed with such a deep sense of history, you know. It being an old garrison town and everything, from the time when the castle was the major port, the major stop off, so it was, you know. So ships would come along the Boyne because they could drop food and supplies here. So look, I'll keep stretching into history all the time, every time we talk about it, but they're the things that would have played into my mind, in my imagination and stuff like that as a kid, and right the way up.
Yeah, well, when you think of the Boyne Valley, that's what you think of, because we have the greatest historical sites in the country,
without a doubt,
and so many of them, and so I think it's and I've like yourself, I don't live too far away from you, and I don't know half.
Me too.
The things that, you know, I didn't know anything about the Sheep's Gate.
You were sitting on part of the old boundary wall here right now. This is part of the old boundary wall of the town. And there were 5 gates, and the Sheep's Gate is down there. And you can see that people paid a fee. Well, you can know, but from reading, because on the walks that are around here, there's information available to everybody. So people would come into Trim to sell their cattle and their sheep and everything else, and they came through the gates and paid a fee. So they counted the sheep on the way in and said, right, you're going to sell these, you need to give us a certain amount.
Yeah, so
That's the way things were, yeah.
It's an amazing place. Trim is an amazing place. I think it's not known enough about, but maybe that's the good thing too. Like it's not overrun with tourists. Or
the tourism, when you come to the town here, you can get a very in-depth tour of Trim Castle, which is, I highly recommend it. I've done it 4 or 5 times and I'm from the town. And you can also talk to certain people in the tourist board and the tourist centre in Trim, back behind you there, near the castle. And they'll give you huge information about how people live their lives around here. Not just in that era, but also all the way between now and back in that era. There was land further out the road there that was used as allotments, you know, during the famine and before it. So people grazed the land, they fed off the land, even though they didn't know it. They were given allotments and stuff like this. It was only a small village at the time.
Yeah. So, Gerry, you're going to do a song for us.
Yes, we'll do a song anyway.
What song are you going to do?
I think we'll do a song called Strange Beasts, which is a song that alludes to the extra side of life, because it's a song that tells about how fragile life is and how we're just passing through. We are strange beasts living out a life. Briefly we illuminate a flame that's bound to die. We are poor things who search the dormant skies for a home or something better, for a dream within our minds. When all we really want and all we need is to be loved, to feel like we're a part of what it is to be alive. Love is the connection that you find in everything. Oh, it's under your skin. It's a two-way thing. We are weird things trying to survive on a boundless molten rock, and yet we stay alive. And it's strange how we live the way we do. We fear we lose the love we crave, we act how others want us to. And all we really want and all we need is to be loved, to feel like we're a part of what it is to be alive. And love is the connection that you find in everything. It's under your skin. It's a two-way thing. There is love, and it's more than just a word. Sharing hope and love, make sense of the absurd. We're all children here, we should care for one another. We are sisters, we are brothers, we are fathers, we are mothers to each other. We're a strange old tribe, fearing everything. We venture out to dominate, and yet we hide and cling. We're just a snapshot, we blossom then we die. We're flung across the cosmos without a reason why. But all we really want and all we need is to be loved, to feel like we're a part of what it is to be alive. And love is the connection that you find in everything, and it's under your skin. It's a two-way thing.